Hello everyone, this is Samlon here from NordicVipers, and today I'm going to bring you another Shogun 2 online commentary. I thought this battle was pretty interesting. It's one of my better battles at this game, because I'm not great at this game, not at all. But this battle I did quite well. I also did some pretty big mistakes, and I'm surprised I won actually. But it's a pretty fun battle, so. It wasn't a little bit campy, both of our sides, but at least I tried to do something and get around him and do a little bit more interesting stuff, just not camp. Okay, so you see here I got my parrot gun, called the carrot gun, because I think it's a proper name for a cannon. And then I have my cavalry carbine cav here, with the upgraded reload skill and accuracy. Then I have a total rifleman, an infantry, the marine. I've been boosting these guys up to a quite nice level now. They're level 5 and got some pretty nice stats and 150 range. That's very important in this battle. And on this flank I got 3 of my veteran white bears. So you got 4 chevrons, and this one just got 2 chevrons, and then I got my general. In this forest I just have a Yari key. I don't know why it was there in the forest, but it doesn't really matter. My enemy, or my opponent as I should call him, he got 3 Yari key. Got a quite interesting build actually. I think it was kind of interesting because he had this bokashi with upgraded reload skill, 2 bokashi. They have 150 range, so they can be good for something. They got 2 red bears there, and he got actually 5 red bears, all veteran with a couple of chevrons, except this one. Yeah. And then he got his general's bodyguard in the forest there. I don't know if he tried to hide it, but oh well. I run forward and start capturing the morale shrine. I got the morale shrine on my side of the river, so that was kind of lucky. I now position my Tosa rifleman here because I see that he's just got his archers as a 150 range unit, and I can pretty much beat his archers with anything. My first plan was to get him around here and take him from this side, but then I realized he had 2 archers and he could just pick at me as much as he wanted. If I hadn't had a 150 range unit over here. So he got this, and I got this white bears over in this forest. Just to have something here so he can't get around me or this cav or anything like that. And then I move my cavalry forward. This was a quite risky move. I have this carbine cav. Some people say this carbine cav are rubbish. I really like the carbine cav. I don't know why, but it's so awesome to just move forward, harass an enemy unit, and then run back. You know, it's especially good for taking out cav. And I have the carry guns. Or yeah, I call them carrot guns, but I didn't really use them well in the beginning because I was out of range. I thought I was going to be in a good position on this little hill, but next time I'm gonna place it on this hill. Then I got like full view over the battlefield, and as you see here, he moved his bokashi forward. I killed over 30 of his men. Oh yeah, and I lost 3 myself. So. Wasn't that bad at all. And then he moves, and then you see I move my troops over on this island. He sees my cannons are totally. He thinks he can just run forward and take him out. But I have my plan here. I toss a rifleman, and these are opening fire. Also moving my general in to take the last shots throughout them. But as you can see, they get totally massacred. You know. You can't just make a cavalry charge right at the opponent, or through the opponent. You know, it just doesn't work in this game. I end up killing every single one of his horses, I believe, and then I do some really risky moves over here. I decide to move my cavalry over on his part of the river. I try to be a little bit offensive here, to get the upper hand, to surround him, and it works out real well later in the battle. You see here I got my carbine cav over in this flank, ready to take shots at this cav. The carbine cav is actually much better in melee than the Yari cav, so that's also something you have to notice when you play against someone that's have a carbine cav. Do not just shoot a cav; they're actually pretty good at melee fighting too. But it's an expensive unit. They should have taken down the cost a little bit, I believe. That would have made him justice. I still haven't. I know I moved my cannons. I just forgot about them when everything happened on the side of the river. Soon that will be very important to make this array in his lines. You see here he got a pretty nice setup with spear levy, protecting from cav behind, and got 2 lines and a bowcachi behind that. So I start moving my horses into position. I will try to take out this cav. He doesn't have a much better cav than me, other than he has a general. My cav is actually better. I got this 2 chevron Yariki. No, this is the Yariki. Okay, so I move my carbine cav forward. I don't know if it's gonna be good. My intention was to take out a lot of people in this general unit. You see I just got 6 kills here and I lost 10, so wasn't actually that good. But see here, he shot his own man in the back, killed 2 of his own guys, and now I can take his shots at this Yariki because he moved them forward. I think I will be able, yeah, I got a volley off. Then they got hidden. Then I came. You see here, my Yariki is over here, ready to take on an opponent's Yariki. You see here, he moves general forward. I see the opportunity to take out this general. That might have been the factor that won me the battle. You see here, I kill a lot of his men. Just of the 2 first volleys, and I decided to move my infantry, the marine, forward too, to try to make it to the other side. I got 150 range with that unit, and he doesn't have any good 150 range units. And he decides to run his Yariki after my carbine cav and just run away from my Yariki. I don't know why he did that. I think it was a quite stupid mistake, because he lost a lot of men doing that. But he got my Yariki to rout. But I still have my carbine cav. Just lost 20 men. They can pretty much. You see here, I tried to take out his general, and I succeed at last to take out his general. It was a quite nice upgraded general in shooting and stuff. I don't like to upgrade the general in shooting because I feel it's kind of a waste. Finally, I get to move my my artillery on the right hill, and finally I can start shooting when I remember to unlimber the artillery. As you see here, now the battle goes into the second phase, as I call it. I got my carbine cav in these woods, ready to take on his Yariki, and I also got my Yariki back from routing with 20 men, and they are quite nicely upgraded. So I also got my infantry, the marine, on his side of the river. He can't actually do anything about him. That infantry, the marine, can pretty much beat a couple of his red bears and a bowcachi pretty easily in melee and in shooting stats. You can see I move my carbine cav here to take shots at this Yariki. I forget about him at this spot. See, I get some nice kills before they charge, but nothing too well. I get the last volley off there. Then he charges me with 2 Yarikis. He got more men than I, and he also moves a spear levy into the fight. I think this is where I notice my cavalry is starting. Yeah, it's actually starting to waver here. And he got at least twice the men, and I didn't get a charge. So you can't expect more from them. You see now, I move my Yariki forward. I have a plan now, and soon you will see what's it about. And you see my carbine cav got routed with 8 men left. They have quite good morale, and with the morale shrine, I think they're just excellent. I like that unit. I really hope I can get the Imperial Guard cab soon. Now you can finally see my artillery starting to open fire at this man. And this gives me pretty much the opportunity I need to make my move. See, I charge my hierarchy forward. I didn't want to get... I thought these guys were 150 range units, but you see, I hold up this unit in this blob here. I get the chance to move my infantry, the marine, forward, and I can start taking shots at him. I really thought I was going to lose the battle now, because he moved all his units into here, but it didn't get him in position. And as you can see, the infantry, the marine, is just phoning these guys. They're just running all over the place. You know, they can't actually do anything with them. And as I make this array in his lines over here, I start moving my Tozer Riflemen and my 2 White Bears out in the water to start taking shots at his man. I'm rushing over the river, and yeah, here I am, moving my Tozer Riflemen forward, and they have 150 range, so it's a pretty nice unit. And as you see here, I got some nice hits at this Red Bear, and he sees what I'm doing here, and he moves his whole army over there. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he thought the Spear Levy was going to take out my infantry, the marine. I don't know, but they almost instantly routed, I believe, or did take a little bit. Yeah, there they go. And you can see here, I get a double line of fire. I told the riflemen move up front, and on close, you know, these guys have pretty nice accuracy. They got 45 accuracy and 70 reload skill. So you know, they get when they get up close, they beat the enemy quite nicely. And you see my White Bear almost did a job alone, but when I get my Total Rifleman in position, you know, he can't do anything about it. The battle is pretty much over for him. And I got my cannons firing, my infantry, the marine firing from that angle, and you guys just see, look at this. One volley killed, I don't know how many men, but a lot of them. These guys got pretty nice melee defense, I believe. Yeah, 5 melee defense. My cannons are semi-effective, but they do end up with a pretty nice number of kills. Yeah, 135, and yeah, they did well. They made a lot of disarray over here, and as I did that, I also moved my other White Bear over from this Rivercrossing. He moved his Red Bear he had hid in this woods away, so I saw the opportunity to charge, and here he charged with a Red Bear into my Tozer Rifleman. I end up killing a lot of my own men, but also routing his Red Bear. So I don't know if that was good or bad, but at least I routed his Red Bear quite nicely. He moves his other units over here. I move my infantry, the marine, around, and now he's pretty much surrounded. He started charging his Bokachi into my infantry, the marine, and yeah, just watch and learn. They just get crushed, you know. Oh, nice blood effects. And then they routed instantly. So now he just got he's hid his men in the woods here. He's just getting pwned now by the infantry, the marine, the White Bears, and the cannons. And as you see, I won a decisive victory. I hope you enjoy this battle. It was nothing too special, but I really liked the battle. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a comment and say what I can do better next time. If you got a strategy that I can try out, or if you want to give me some tips, I'm very glad if you're going to do that, because I'm not very good at this game, and I want to become good. But thanks for watching. Hope I see you guys in a future online commentary. Goodbye.